to the Chick-fil-A. So, does somebody want to take us through this, Ben? Or are you trying to restrain yourself?
That Chick-fil-A is a Christian organization. It's family run, and the word on the street for quite a while has been that they don't particularly care for gay people. But their president, Cathy, flat out said it, that he opposes the rights of gay people to get married. And this set off a shitstorm of massive proportions from a public relations viewpoint for them. The height of which was the Jim Henson Company canceling their children's toy promotion with them, which was due to run, I think, through August, and saying, we don't want to be associated with you anymore. Please remove our toys. Blah blah blah. And then Chick-fil-A turned around.
No, they didn't say remove their toys. They said they're not doing any further promotions with them, is what they said. They didn't say remove their toys. They had an agreement with them.
But they were ending the current promotion, though. The current promotion was also, they wanted the current promotion to end as well.
What I thought it was that they were saying, we're not going to do any further, like, let's say they had this current promotion, and that was set to run through August. Yeah. And I think that they were really careful in getting in front of saying, listen, don't think that we're homophobic and we support them if you go into a Chick-fil-A on August 12th and see Kermit in your Happy Meal. Yeah. We have a business commitment that takes us through August, but after that, we're not dealing with them anymore. And then Chick-fil-A were like, well, screw you. And they tried to, but they didn't have the balls to do that, so they came up with some bullshit story that says, oh, because of a safety recall, which then puts shitty light on the Jim Henson folks, we're not going to have these toys anymore.
But so I want to clarify, because it isn't just that Cathy came out and said he doesn't support gay marriage, because that would be one person having an opinion. It was that Chick-fil-A had donated to like the program.
Yes.
Well,
that was how we knew that they were anti-gay.
They've been doing that all along. They've given a lot of money to organizations that are against gay marriage, that lobby against it, et cetera, et cetera. So that's how we knew, I
know that there was this, was it last year, where something came out that, and they tried to make it like it wasn't a big deal. There was a franchise who had donated food to a gathering of a pro-family, and they were careful to distance themselves, saying this isn't the whole organization. This was this one franchise, and that was the purview of that manager who decided to donate food to this event. We donate foods to events all the time.
Right.
So,
but I just want to point out that we just got, someone actually sent me a private message because they weren't able to put it in the chat, that the Jim Henson Company donated all the money that Chick-fil-A paid them to a human rights campaign fund. So so it wasn't just ending future affiliations. It was any money that we've made from this partnership we've put to, good use.
I think Chick-fil-A has donated over the years more than $5 million to, like, family, like family rights or whatever they call it, organizations. But a little more than $1 million goes specifically to organizations that are kind of known as just very thinly veiled fronts to actual hate groups, people who actually go out and try to, like, terrorize people and stuff. And so I think what makes it a big deal now is that gay people or gay-loving people like me have finally run out of all excuses not to boycott Chick-fil-A. Right. It's just that one franchise. I know.
Oh, wait a minute, Julie. I even, to one point, I have gay friends who, because this happened last year. I don't know if you guys remember, because we were all talking about it. It was like, bye, Chick-fil-A. And then something happened. I don't even remember what. And I think that we kind of didn't really want to know. We just wanted our Chick-fil-A back. So it was kind of like, next thing you know, we had excuses why it was okay. Like, oh, no, they had a public apology that nobody could seem to find.
Right.
My personal excuse was I have gay friends here in Atlanta who go there all the time. So I was like, well, if they're not bothered, I'm not bothered. But now it's like he really, he came out and said what he said. And that coupled with, I think more importantly, like Nenea said, it's where the money goes. My money goes to you, and your profits go to this, and I'm so vehemently opposed to this. It's time for us to, like, make a stand. You can have your opinions, but I don't have to fund your hate.
Right. And so now I just dream of their waffle fries nightly.
Oh, my God. I said that the secret ingredient in that lemonade is unicorn tears. That is the best lemonade.
But this is an opportunity for some enterprising capitalist to create gay-friendly, delicious waffle fries.
Yes.
There's a void in the market now, people. Somebody make this happen. I read something about they were trying to either prevent Chick-fil-A from opening up in Chicago, and there was one other city.
And Boston, too.
Boston.
And one, I saw a conservative friend post on my Facebook feed, you know, you can be disallowed from doing business in a city because of your religious convictions. Is that, like, how should that be allowed in this country? And my thought when I read that was it's not necessarily the religious conviction, but, you know, your political, if you're supporting something that I feel restricts the civil rights of my friends and my loved ones, then I have the right not to shop there. But should they be disallowed from doing business? Can we do that?
Well, no, they shouldn't be allowed to not open a store there, but we all have the right to be like, I'm not going to, if you open this store here and you're my neighborhood, you know, choices for fast food, I have a choice not to give you my money.
Well, the big thing politically is that the mayor of Boston wrote a letter to Dan Cathy that basically said, I think you people are scumbags and I don't want you in my town.
Okay.
When it's boiled down. But he doesn't have the right as a public official to say, I am going to stop you. So it's skated on a very thin legal line in its language.
Mm.
Well, if he was writing as a private citizen, then he has every right to do that. But like, if it's like, and signed the mayor of Boston,
on the mayor of Boston letterhead,
which it was.
Yeah, that's an issue.
A year ago, when this first all went down, and you know, we didn't have the full story, or maybe, you know, like you guys, I was a little bit in denial because I do find Chick-fil-A delicious. But it was like, you know, gay people are welcome to eat here, they're welcome to work here. We, you know, our faith is this, but we're not discriminating against, you know. We don't like you, but you're welcome to eat here was kind of like what it boiled down to. And at that time, I felt like, you know what really should happen is that all gay people should eat at Chick-fil-A all the time. It should just become the gay place to be. You don't like gay people, this is like the gay hot spot. And so it would just be known.
Be extra gay when you're there. Let's just use that gay up.
It would just be like, I mean, there's always that, you know, one, like there's the one Denny's that you know is the gay Denny's. And, you know, that's where all the gay people go. So it should, Chick-fil-A should just be like the gay place to be. And I thought that was just...
but then I would love that. But then the problem is they're going to take our money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, oh. Oh, look at me. I'm going to be on a watch list because I'm Googling how old are Michael Jackson's parents.